Hello, my name is Jose, and today I'm going to talk about the terms in the Unit 4 of this subject of phonetics and phonology. So let's begin. The first one that we got is syllables. It is a segment of the speech that consists of a vowel with or without one or more accompanying consonant sounds immediately preceding or following. For example, A, I, out, to, cap, snap, check. A syllabic consonant such as the final end sound in button and witten also constitutes a syllable. The nucleus. It is usually the vowel in the middle of a syllable. In the one-syllable English word cat, the nucleus is A, the sound that can be shouted or sung on its own. The onset C, the coda T, and the rhyme at. This syllable can be extracted as a consonant-vowel-consonant syllable, abbreviated CVC. The onset, also known as N-lot. It is the consonant sound of a sound at the beginning of a syllable, occurring before the nucleus. Most syllables have an onset. Syllables without an onset may be said to have zero onset, that is, nothing where the onset would be. The coda, also known as lot, comprises the consonant sounds of a syllable that follow the nucleus. The sequence of nucleus and coda is called rhyme. Some syllables consist of only a nucleus and only an onset, and a nucleus with no coda, or only a nucleus and coda with no onset. Rhyme. The rest of the syllable after the onset. Dialect. A variety of a language that signals where a person comes from. A dialect is chiefly distinguished from other dialects of the same language by features of linguistic structure, for example, grammar, specifically morphology and syntax, and vocabulary. In morphology, word formation, various dialects in the Atlantic states have clim, clum, clum, or clum instead of climbed. And in syntax, sentence structure, there are sick to his stomach, sick at his stomach, sicking, and sick on, and sick with. On the level of vocabulary, some examples of dialectal differences include American English subway constructing with British English underground, and corn, which means maize in the United States, Canada, and Australia, wheat in England, and oats in Scotland. Nevertheless, the dialects of the same language differ; they still possess a common core of features. Accent. In phonetics, that property of a syllable which makes it stand out in a utterance relative to its neighboring syllables. The emphasis on the accented syllable relative to the unscented syllables may be realized through greater length, higher or lower pitch, a change in pitch contour, greater loudness, or a combination of these characteristics. Pronunciation. In most inclusive sense, the form in which the elementary symbols of a language, the segmental phonemes of speech sounds, appear and are arranged in patterns of speech. Loudness and duration. In the simplest model of the communication process in language encoding, message decoding, pronunciation is an activity shaping the output of the encoding stage and a state. The external appearance of the message and input to the decoding stage in what the speaker does and what the hearer perceives, insofar as the valuation is called for judges. Intonation. In phonetics, the melodic pattern of a utterance. Intonation is primarily a matter of variation in pitch level of the voice. But in such languages as English, stress and rhythm are also involved. Intonation conveys differences of expressive meaning. Example: surprise, anger, awareness. Stress. In phonetics, intensity given to a syllable of speech by special effort in utterance resulting in relative loudness. The emphasis in pronunciation may be merely phonetic. It can be noticeable to a listener but not meaningful. As it is in French, where it occurs regularly at the end of the word or phrase, or it may serve to distinguish meanings as in English, in which, for example, stress differentiates the noun from the verb in word permit. The noun it is permit, and the verb is permit. Thank you so much for watching.